And that'll take us to the Americans. Hubbell and Donohue. Third at their first Grand Prix event of the season, Skate Canada. And a regular presence on podiums on both the Grand Prix as well as at U.S. Nationals. But this is a team that wants to challenge for the top step at this point in their career. They actually now train with Virtue and Moyer in Montreal, making the move north.
Very interesting transition, going straight from the side-by-side footwork straight into the required rumba pattern dance. Not something that you see very often. They made it seamless. It worked perfectly with the music. At this point in the season, I feel like they have a better understanding of their characters and what it is that they're trying to say with the movements here in this short dance. Before, when I was watching this program, it was at this point of the program where I started to wish maybe they had a little bit more exciting music. But I feel like they're really embodying it now. They're getting into it. The sensuality is being brought out, all while they're doing the step sequence. I think that's incredibly impressive.
How long does it typically take for a couple to embrace that character and fully believe that they have it mastered?
I mean, I think for teams like this, it usually is in November, when you start to finally feel like you're owning the movement, owning the program. Sometimes it can take longer, and sometimes it can be right away, but these guys are definitely nailing it. Probably the best twizzle sequence we've seen so far, and you can see that Zach knew it there at the end. Wow. Great skate for these guys, and usually you don't want to have to skate after a team like Tessa Virtue and Scott Moore, but with their mistake and them coming out and skating so cleanly, so well, I think it's going to work to their advantage.
They've started off the season in fine form. Actually won the U.S. International Figure Skating Classic in Salt Lake City before taking the bronze at Skate Canada. And now hoping to qualify for the Grand Prix final for the third year in a row. And a top two finish here this weekend in Osaka could likely do the trick.
As you mentioned, they've been disappointed in their placements.
Can somebody turn on a lighter? Some water.
Zach still has lots of energy, lots of personality, something that he's able to bring to his skating that works so well. But as I was saying, I think that they were probably pretty disappointed to walk away from Skate Canada with the bronze medal. They were for sure hoping to at least get the silver. As you said, they're going to need to secure a silver here if they want to make it to the Grand Prix final. But as they've shown, they have the potential to be contenders for world and Olympic medals. But it's a deep field. Beautiful lift from them here. as a team, they're much larger than their competitors. They're very tall, got wonderfully long legs. In fact, I always feel like it helps them on that twizzle sequence. Their long legs sort of pull them around. Because they match their extensions so well too, I think that always helps them. But their lifts, their step sequences oftentimes have a little bit of a different flair to them because of the fact that they have those long legs, and I always appreciate seeing I always appreciate seeing their take on the steps coming from a little bit of a different place.
The score, please.
ハベル・ドノヒュー組の得点 76.31
76-31, second place.
得点を更新しました。
Pretty much where you expected to find them after Virtue and Moyer.
The score for Madison Hubbell and Zachary Donohue is 76.31.
Hard to read on their faces just how satisfied they are with that score. Obviously, it's putting them in a good place. I'm sure at this point, though, as you said, they want to be closer to Scott and Tessa.